In the last session, we have seen how to convert one flip-flop to another. In today's class, we will be seeing about the classification of synchronous sequential circuit. So, when I say it as a synchronous sequential circuit, I have already told you, so it will change the outputs based on the clock signal given. In this, you have two types. One is called as a Moore model, one is called as a Mealy model. If I am going to take the Moore model, here the output is a function of the present state only. So, if I am going to take my circuit diagram, okay, here my output, it is going to depend upon my present state. If that is the case, then it forms my Moore model. Whenever I am going to move on to my Mealy model, just remember the word meals. So, many, okay. So, it is only depending upon your present state. Whereas meal, so it is Mealy model. Here it depends upon both my present state as well as my input. So if it is going to depend upon both my present state and input, it is called as a Mealy model. It is going to depend upon my present state, input as well as the present state. Now we will have certain concepts to be known. So now we will see what is the difference between the Moore model and the Mealy model. Okay, here in case of Moore model, just think of your output is going to be function of only the present state only. Okay, whereas here I just told, remember meals. Okay, so it depends upon two parameters. Output is a function of present state and input. Now, though it depends upon two states, it requires only less states for its computation. When I say it as a state, it is nothing but, if I am going to take a two variable, 0, 0 is one state, 0. So, whenever I am going to consider a condition like 0, 1, how the transition is going to occur from 0 to 1. So, that is called as a state. Now, here the input changes affect the output because it is depending on the input. So, your input changes will affect. Whereas, though it depends only on the present state, it requires more state for its computation. Here, since it depends only on the present state, your input changes will not affect the output. Okay. Now, certain condition, that is certain terms you should know. So, state equation. So, what is that state equation? It is nothing but it is the equation which specifies the condition for the flip-flop transition. So, if the flip-flop wants to change from one state to another state, what is the equation that to be followed? Just similar to your next state, A of t plus 1, B of t plus 1. Any equation written. So, now with respect to the flip-flop, you are considering either a JK flip-flop or a RS flip-flop or T flip-flop. You have to frame your equation. Okay. For your, this is your inputs. For your flip-flop inputs, what is your state transition that is going to take place? Okay. So, for this, for if you are going to take a JK flip-flop, Q of J plus 1 means J into Q bar plus K bar into Q. So, like that. So, now we will move on to your state table. State table is nothing but it is going to compute, it is going to consist of these four quantities, that is present state, input, next state and output. If the present state and input is given, if you are going to compute the next state, that is your characteristic table. In this characteristic table, if you are going to add output also into account, then this forms your state table. So, present state is there, input is there, next state is there, output is there, then this constitutes your state table. Now, we will move on to the state diagram. State diagram is nothing but the graphical representation of your state table. So, if I am going to represent my state table in a graphical way, okay, in which each state is going to be in terms of circle and the transition is going to be given by means of the arrows. Each state I will write it like this. Okay, and the transition I will write it by using the arrow mark, then it is called as a state diagram. Okay, with this I conclude with this basics. In the next class, we will analyze a Moore model circuit and a Mealy model circuit. Thank you.